Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Close Look. Kevin Atwell, your host here. I'm standing in Surrey on the balcony of Bombay Say Restaurant with a very young and talented musician slash artist. But he goes by the name of Blues Puppy, so let's have some words with Blues Puppy here. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty great, and you?
I'm doing fantastic. I like your getup there, it's pretty cool. Who inspires you to dress the way you do?
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
There you go, and the hat?
The hat, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix together. Yeah.
Very cool. What kind of music do you play?
I play a lot of blues, an aggressive style of blues actually, and a lot of rock too. Yeah.
So how long have you been playing for?
About 7 going on 8 years in the summer. Yeah.
And is the guitar the only instrument that you play, or do you play others as well?
I play about bass and drums very primitively, mainly guitar though. Yeah, I don't play anything else other than that.
So 7-8 years, that's quite a long time. Who sort of got you into playing the guitar? Was it kind of like an interest that developed within yourself, or were you given a bit of a push, or did you have an inspiration within the family?
Well, I first started about the age of 2 when my grandpa, he put a guitar in my hand. So my grandpa was my main influence, and I'd always sit down and watch him play. It just amazed me. So about 7, when I can finally reach around the fretboard, I started learning to play guitar, so ever since then, just been playing. So my grandpa was my main influence, yeah.
And so he sort of played along with you while you were growing up, and did you guys ever used to jam together and stuff?
Yeah, about first, I'd say a week, because I just learned 3 chords. He's like, okay, you're coming on stage with me. So I got shoved on stage right away.
What a wicked opportunity, exposure at that young of an age, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. And was this the first guitar that you've ever had?
No, this is not. My first guitar was, if I remember correctly, it was an Ion guitar. It was like $300.
So it seems like you have a lot of autographs on your guitar there. I'm anxious to find out if any of them are famous. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, well, the ones in blue here, the 3 here, a Grammy Award winner that I opened up for in April 18th last year, Buddy Guy, his band, his guitarist, Rick Jazz, Orlando, his bassist, and Mikey, his keyboardist. And then I have just a few local musicians that are very famous around in Vancouver, and they signed my guitar and stuff because they're amazing.
Wonderful, that's exciting.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this guitar. I don't know much about guitars, but I do know when one's being held upside down. This seems like a left-handed guitar, but it's upside down. What's the dealio with that? Well,
with this guitar, it is originally a lefty guitar. It's based on my favorite musician, Jimi Hendrix. He's one of the greatest guitarists ever. It's pretty much a lefty. I switched it righty, so now it's everything's upside down. The knobs and stuff here are supposed to be down here, and all the tuners and everything are all backwards, so it's really cool. Different.
So Jim there used to play the guitar upside down. Are you familiar with playing the guitar upside down as well?
With this guitar a bit, yeah. This is my first one that I've ever done that with, and the only one I've done that with. It's a great experience. It's different, very different.
It is very different. That's very cool as well. And where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now in the music industry?
I see myself playing in front of lots of crowds and stuff like that, and helping the youth, get higher and giving them the knowledge and stuff that they need.
So how do you get your name out there, Blues Puppy? First, let me ask you, before you get it out there, where did that name originate from, Blues Puppy? I'm kind of curious. I'm sure everyone's watching kind of curious as well.
Well, the name Blues Puppy, it first came along when I was at a jam at a place called The Palace. It's closed down now, but a local musician named Kathy Frank, I started playing with her a little bit, and she's all like, oh, Blues Puppy, and she started calling me that, and it's like, that's pretty good, because I'm a young kid in the blues, right? So Blues Puppy sounds pretty good, and so ever since then I stuck around with that. Yeah.
So if people wanted to hear your music, see you play, what are the different avenues that they can watch you?
Well, I play in Surrey, a place called Donegal's Pub on Tuesdays all the time. And also on White Rock, there's also a place called the Ocean Beach Lounge. It's just on the strip there along the beach. And also next year I'm going to be representing Canada in the International Blues Challenge in Memphis next year, and I've been chosen to do that and stuff. And also on August 11th I'm opening up for Jimmy Vaughn, my idol's brother, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So how did you enter that challenge?
I didn't really enter it. I got sponsored by my blues society that I'm in, the White Rock Blues Society. I was playing in front of the president, and he was all like, oh, he just jumped right out of his seat, and he's like, okay, I gotta get you in this. So he just sponsored me, and they're gonna do a whole fundraiser and everything.
That's awesome. He jumped out of his seat. You must have jumped out of your seat along with your family. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, it is very big, yes.
Very cool. So, I mean, it's a reality of life that when people try and aspire to be a certain, enter into a profession or become something or audition for a certain performance, a part, and they're sort of let down and rejected. Has that ever happened to you before?
Yes, it's happened to me quite a bit. I've been shunned lots of times. It's very painful sometimes, but you gotta work through it.
Yeah, I can imagine. What's the sort of thought process that goes through your head, and how do you sort of move forward?
Well, I move forward by saying to myself, you know what, that's just one person. There's still thousands and millions out there that will enjoy what I do and enjoy what other people do, right? So, but just gotta bring in the positive and just block out the negative. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, it's at its fundamental level, that's essentially it. Stay positive. If when one door closes, another one's bound to open, and I guess if you keep your head up high, only then can you see that other door opening.
For sure, that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Good stuff. And I'm sure there are aspiring musicians out there just like yourself. What are some words of wisdom, some inspirational words of advice that you could share with our viewers?
Well, you just gotta take yourself to one level, and as soon as you get there, you just gotta progress and move on to the next level. You know, don't listen to all the negative, just take in the positive. You know, you just gotta keep going with what you got.
And I know that a support network is extremely important, whether it's friends or family. Do you have a good support network?
Actually, yes, I do. My dad, he's a really good supporter of me. He pushes me to the highest level I can go, and then he pushes me farther, and you know, he gets me all these great things and stuff that, you know, it's just great. Sometimes it's just really hard, but it works sometimes.
Excellent. And is he sort of your manager, public representative?
Yeah, he represents me quite a bit and stuff, and he is my manager, yes, and everybody has to go through him.
He's the guy.
He is the guy.
Do you have a website that people can get in touch with you by?
Yes, I do. I have a website, bluespuppy.com. It links up to my Facebook page, and all the info should be there. And there's some like random info too, like just, you know, like, oh, you know, he has a size 14 foot or something like that. You know, just like weird facts and stuff like that. And things for people to laugh about and be like, oh wow, I didn't know that.
Really? Can people? What's the website called?
Bluespuppy.com.
Okay, you said that, didn't you? I'm sorry. And is there music on there as well that people can download?
Not on Facebook, not on my bluespuppy.com website, but on Reverb Nation /bluespuppy, and all the music is on there and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have other clips on there as well?
Yes, I have a lot of videos actually, about quite a few. Yeah.
Very cool. So, what's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is the dark.
The dark.
Yeah, the dark.
Yeah, you and me both. Did something happen when you were younger that made you just freaked out about the dark?
No, not really. I just had a feeling like something was just gonna come up and grab me, or, you know.
Like the boogeyman or something?
Boogeyman, yes.
Have you always wanted to be like a musician, or have you had other career aspirations as well?
Ever since I was young, about 2, I've always wanted to be a musician, because once again, my grandpa, right, you know, he'd be like, here, take this, you know. I'd walk around with it, you know, just play, you know, play some chords or something.
And so, what do you do in school?
I do my work, and then once I come home, you know, either if I have homework, then I'll quickly do it, and then I'll just start playing right away, and I'll play until, you know, midnight if I wanted.
Yeah. So I mean, music's definitely a passion of yours. Are there like other interests and hobbies that you have as well?
Unfortunately, no, not really.
Music is just like it for you.
It's pretty much just music, 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 go, go, go.
Do you also write your own songs? Like, are you a lyricist as well?
I'm not too much of a lyricist, no, but I do have a few songs out, and there's this one called Fight After Fight. I wrote that one all myself. Usually some of the other ones, my dad writes the lyrics. He's like, here, do something with this.
Very cool. And so when you compile all these songs and lyrics and tunes, do you compile them onto a CD or onto your computer? And do you hope to produce a CD one day? Are you even in the works for making a CD right now?
Well, I have this little tiny thing about the size of an iPod Touch. It's called a Micro BR. I just, plug in my acoustic guitar, play along with that, and then do the vocals, and then just keep it as that, just as a reminder. And I am in the works of making a CD, yes. I'm with a producer. His name's Michael Burley of Burley Entertainment. And we're just gonna start off with a little EP, just a little tiny 4-song disc, and then...
What's an EP for viewers that might not know?
Extended play, I don't remember.
Extended play, let's go with that. That sounds right.
Something like that. And we're just gonna start off with a little 4-song disc, here, take my CD,
And I think that's where it starts from too, is just getting your music out there and then having it heard, and people will pick up the songs and people will notice it, and that's how you get noticed. That's usually how it works, right?
For sure. And then after that, once we give enough away and I get noticed enough, then we're gonna do a full CD, and then make some t-shirts, make a whole bunch of stuff, and then give a free CD along with it or something like that, because the economy, well, not the economy, but like technology now, people want to download music, right? So there's no point of really selling CDs. So it's pretty much, sell a t-shirt for like $20 or something like that, or 15 or something.
Or like get onto iTunes hopefully, and people can purchase some music from iTunes.
For sure, that too, and then just give a free CD. Here, take one, right?
Well, when you get t-shirts made, please do. I would like one autographed from you to me. Would that be cool?
Got it.
Awesome. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I hope to see you perform. We're actually going to take a look at a few of clips from Blues Puppy playing live. I'm excited to see those. Again, best of luck in your future endeavors, and I hope to see you on TV one day.
For sure. Thank you, man.
You are on TV right now, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Okay.